What if I told you God of War isn't just a game where you yeet gods across the screen, but actually a philosophical essay on generational trauma, emotional constipation, and why your dad never said I love you? Spoiler. It's not about killing gods. It's about surviving your own feelings without punching a wall. Kratos started like any good Greek tragedy protagonist. Zero emotional regulation and a kill streak longer than a Call of Duty tournament. He sells his soul to Ares, gets some semi-divine power, and ends up accidentally murdering his wife and daughter. Whoopsie daisy. As a bonus, he gets cursed to wear their ashes as body glitter. The man is literally haunted by his own family's cremains. Disney could never. Surprise! Zeus is his father. Because of course he is. Zeus has more illegitimate kids than a rock star on tour in the 70s. And so Kratos does what every emotionally repressed protagonist does. Kills every god in his contact list. Ares, dead. Athena, oops. Poseidon, bye bitch. Every time Kratos kills a god, nature goes full apocalyptic. Oceans rise, souls escape the underworld, and honestly, at this point, the man's trauma has climate consequences. Fast forward. Kratos now has a beard, a dead wife, and a son who calls him boy, more times than a drill sergeant in a Marvel movie. Welcome to the Norse saga. Less Olympus, more snow, more dad guilt. Their quest? Scatter mommy's ashes from the highest peak. Simple enough. Wrong. They fight light elves, dark elves, undead, a sexy sadist named Balder who feels nothing emotionally and physically, and every single unresolved daddy issue in Norse mythology. Here's the real twist. God of War pretends to be about myth, but it's really about fighting the narrative you were born into. Every time someone tries to avoid fate, they fulfill it. It's like trying to avoid jury duty by faking your death, but still getting called to serve posthumously. Destiny in this game is a full-blown stalker with a clipboard and a prophecy fetish. In Ragnarok, the plot thickens. Thor is depressed. Odin is basically Jeff Bezos with a god complex. Heimdall is a psychic racist. And Kratos? He just wants to be a good dad. Yeah, good luck with that. The core conflict? Kratos doesn't want his son to become a monster like him. But Atreus is hitting puberty, turning into a literal bear, and asking dangerous philosophical questions like, "What's my purpose, Dad?" Kratos' internal monologue: "Bro, I killed like 12 gods because I stubbed my toe once. I'm not qualified for this." In the final boss battle of Therapy, Atreus literally smashes a magic mask that could reveal the truth of the universe. Why? Because truth isn't something you find. It's something you make. Boom. That's not mythology. That's Carl Jung doing a Fortnite emote. And Kratos? The man who once slaughtered gods for looking at him funny, now asks permission to hug his son. That's character development, baby. By the end, Kratos is the god of war who exists. So there won't be any more war. He's not a hero. He's not a monster. He's a traumatized, tired, emotionally sunburned father who learned that maybe, just maybe, love doesn't come with a kill count. If you made it this far, comment, "Kratos, give me a hug," down below. Share this with someone who thinks God of War is just button mashing and not a full-blown existential crisis in 4K. And subscribe before the YouTube algorithm decides you're a minor NPC with daddy issues. Peace out, boy.